Beat. Hi everyone, this is Zaza.
I'm Fix.
Welcome to
The Walk.
the Walk of Marriage. Oh my goodness, what a topic! We have my bestie here, Rosarina.
Hi.
Welcome to the Walk.
Thank you.
It's good to
Thank
have you
for
here.
having me. I'm excited.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So
Yeah.
we are about the walk of marriage. OMG, what a topic.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So life before marriage. We're just gonna go back, go back, take it back. How do you think your life was before marriage?
I would say me, I was a party girl.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Talk about Wednesday, ladies' night.
Yes,
and
girl.
Thursdays, it used to be like until 10 ladies are for free, entering free. Yeah,
You
so-
even knew all of those.
Girl, don't even go there. I used to be a party girl, but also focused. I was focused with my life, but I also know what I want, So, yeah, I was a free spirit person, God fearing.
Living life.
Living life.
So it's
yeah.
mostly about living life, like asking where the party is at.
Oh yeah. If you say, "Come on, girl, let's go to London now," there's something happening. It's like, okay,
I'm there.
I'm there.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
think,
No.
can I,
Let me
no.
think about it. Sometimes even if you are working, you're like, okay, no, I'll finish this time, we'll go, and then we'll make sure we come back on time for us. Even if you just sleep for 1 hour to go back to work, and then yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
You don't make an excuse of work. Work is there, but you still have to leave. So yeah, it was
Yeah,
a good
and I
thing.
do feel like also with that being said, self love. You love yourself a lot. You look for the best outfit, which outfit to wear
Yeah, it's
in order to
exciting.
to walk in that party, and everybody was like, oh, Rosarina.
Yeah, it's
You look at that
exciting. The
too.
whole build up to the, it's so exciting. Like, oh, what am I gonna wear? What's gonna go with this one? And it's really like even the conversation asking the others, what are you going to wear? Do you guys wearing and all that? Yeah. Oh, life. It was brilliant. I would
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it came to there comes the bride, there comes the bride,
Oh,
there
yeah.
comes the bride.
Yeah.
How is that?
It was a shock because seriously for me, I would say I wasn't that person of like, I'll find somebody, get married, have kids. Yeah, for me it was a really really shock because thinking of it, I went back home for a visit and I left my husband here, my husband there now. So I come back, he already prepared that he was gonna engage. We was going to propose to me. So we were dating about 8 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I went back home. He came to pick me up from the airport. We went somewhere to eat. Came home. He didn't say anything. Just said next day, like the next day. He said, "Oh, next day we had some couple, our friend couples, in town in the same town, and then we're like, oh, tomorrow we are going for dinner with these couples. There's a new Italian restaurant. They say it's really nice, so we want to go and check it out. I'm like, oh, okay, no, that's fine. So I know the couples anyway, so I was like, no, that's fine. I didn't even thought of anything. Dress up, we went. Yeah, the dessert, when we were just having a dessert, you just went on one knee. I'm like, what is this?
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, I didn't even thought of it. I was like, okay, I'm going to get married. Me? Oh no!
It was shocking.
Yeah, because I had never had that thing of me like being married at all.
But you said yes.
Yeah. Oh, I did say yes. Oh yes. I'm like, oh yes, okay, yes.
Did you feel pressured to say yes? Because you were not
No,
ready for it. Did you feel
yeah.
like I have to say yes because now he's down on his knees? Or did you feel like it was
No.
like decision that
It
you were
didn't even-
making at that
yeah,
moment?
it didn't even come like clicking to say no because we're already living together at that time. So I was like,
It felt
wow,
right.
it's my husband now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it felt like, wow, okay, we're moving on to the next, and then it shows like he is
He's
serious
serious,
about
yeah,
me. You know,
yeah.
you're not just living together, boyfriend and girlfriend, but it's also just it happened so quick. I was like 8 months. We know that. Like, okay. Yeah.
You're still counting the 8 months. Ooh, 8 months, is it really the right time to get
yeah, I
married?
was like, all right, okay. Let's see. Yeah, so it was exciting, but at the same time, because I was new in the country, it was all a bit scary because it was only me and him. We got few friends, but I'm thinking, oh, my family back home, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna, tell them, And so I had done a little bit of,
Especially when you're gonna tell them that a white guy has proposed.
hey, I didn't even tell them that who I was dating. I was just in England. I didn't even tell them that I was dating a white guy. They didn't know nothing. No, in that time, no Facebook, nothing like that for them to see something. Because it was. And I will take back a little bit because for me, where I came from, like you don't bring a man in the house until you are really really sure that this is the guy I'm going to get married to.
Definitely.
So for me, not knowing if I was going to get married to him, I didn't have that thing of let me go and tell my family, that
family, yeah.
I'm dating this guy.
That's
So I
it.
didn't know it was going that way. So it was a bit like, okay, I didn't even tell them that I was dating this guy. Now
Yeah,
I'm
already I'm engaged. Yeah.
So, okay, but I didn't have any problem. It's just like it's gonna be a shock to them. Like, oh, okay, you moved to England, dating. We didn't even know you were dating. Now you were just telling us engagement. They're like,
Hey.
yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was yeah. So it happened really really quickly, but it was exciting. It was something to think of, but it was exciting.
And life was good then with your husband as well.
Yeah. Oh, we were dating each other. We're still going out. He is a person who likes to go out. So
Yeah.
we were trying
I
a lot
know
of
that about him.
a lot of different restaurants. We always like looking. Oh, where can we go? Oh, where can we go? Going to the
Exciting.
seaside. Yeah, he like
Exciting.
every weekend. If you are working until 2 o'clock, we'll go out. He likes dating. Let's just go out. Let's just do it was really good,
Spending time with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that is very important in relationships, because that you need to get to know each other, and getting to know each other is spending time with each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Going there, trying to see this person doesn't like this type of food, or this person likes this type of food. Like any little thing, any detail about the
Yeah,
person,
and I
you
think
find a lot of that through dating.
Yeah.
Going for movies and those sort of things, because we all different. We have some that they'll be okay with going to the movies, and there's some movies are different. There can be scary movie, you can know that your woman doesn't like scary
Like,
movie.
oh, yeah.
So it's all
Especially me, I
about you
don't.
find out something about someone just in a simple
Yeah, that's
movie, so that's very good.
Yeah.
That's definitely the way to go
It is.
with the
Yeah, just to date your person, even if you are living together, just take them out of their own comfort. Because me, I'm a home person. Like I prefer to just to be in the house,
oh gosh,
watching telly and just eating comfy food and just being on the sofa. I'm that kind of person. So him, that he's an outing person. So I also
outgoing,
and he likes to explore things. So yeah, it was and also an experience for me. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe I'll get used to this. And I did end up liking it. Like, oh, where are we going today? Oh, this next weekend.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
off.
groove.
Yeah. What do you think to go this? Or what do you know? Yeah.
Or when you're newly married, it's different.
It's
Things are
time
different,
to
different atmosphere altogether, Yeah, but it does get down. But before we go further with that, I'd like to read a scripture from Ephesians 5, verse 22. And I will read verse 25. Okay, so 22 says, "Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as you do to the Lord." 25 says, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." Powerful.
Very powerful.
Very, very, very powerful. But are we doing that? Why are we having struggles? Because I feel like there is struggles in marriages, and oh my gosh, they are there, you know. And I do feel like the struggles most of the time start when there's a child,
Oh yeah.
when the baby is born. You know, it starts there, you know, with the struggles. But it's beyond, you know. So, with your view, Mama, you tell us
Yeah.
with your experience, your struggles.
Yeah, where can I even start? Like, I think our baby came after 7 months, I think, of marriage. I was like already pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was exciting because it was his first child
Mm.
and it was his son. So he was really looking forward to that.
Mm.
And because we are just the two of us, it was hard. Because on top of that, we have to work to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't see each other. That when one is doing night, one is doing during the working during the day, while I stay home with the baby, and then he comes from work. Our food is ready for him, and then I'll be ready to go to work, and he stays with the baby.
Mm.
So we don't have that much time anymore together because we have this new person now in our lives. Even though it's exciting when we are both off, we go out, but the time was limited.
Limited. Mm.
So yeah, it was very hard because we don't have anybody else to say, can you look after the baby today?
Mm.
Everybody's busy with their own lives, so you have to do what you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from being the person who likes to go out, he had to be a home man.
Yeah,
now. He had
and
to
it was-
stay at home.
Yeah, and it was
literally.
very, very difficult for him because he likes to go out like all the time. Not all the time, but like anytime he has to. But now we have this baby. We can't always just think or there is other appointment we have to do. We need, the baby needs to go to this an appointment. We can't do this today. So things started
Responsibility.
shifting. Yeah.
Responsibility went in.
Yeah.
Because before there's nothing, it's just the two of you. But
just
now
the
it's
two of
like
us.
responsibility.
Yeah.
We need to take care of a baby.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So it was a bit. You can tell because he has to adjust. Even because me, I was already a mom when I met him. I had already have a son, so I know how life can change when you have a child. But because it was his first time having having a child in the house and him looking after the baby, so he was like, wow. And I think he didn't prepare for that. He know there was a child coming, but mentally he was not prepared that my life's gonna change. I have to adjust some of the few things. I have to give up some few things about with my life so that I can look after this person. So yeah, it get really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does get difficult, especially when it's your first.
Yeah.
But I do also find like men, not that I'm being sexist, but men, they do really find it difficult especially when they've never had a child before, to sort of adjust to that.
Yeah.
As women, it's like we're natural in that.
Oh yeah.
We are natural
From
in being a
hospital,
mother.
you are already
from from the age, like from young age, we are
Oh, yeah,
natural
'cause
in
we
that.
look after our siblings,
Yeah,
we look
yeah, yeah.
after,
So we are
our
natural.
cousins and
It
stuff.
so it definitely would be difficult for him.
Yeah.
And then what else? What other struggles do you think you faced in your marriage?
Communication.
Wow. Okay.
Because we all have started having different needs. So our communication starts shifting. Because he wants me to understand him, but he doesn't want to understand me.
Wow.
So it's starting off being polite to each other or talking, friendly
Like
to
adults.
adults to each
Yeah.
other. It's starting off, oh, I'm going out, or or I have this thing to do, yes. And sometimes just to say, okay, next week or this week there is this I'm going to do. Are you okay to stay with the child, or do you have a shift?
Yeah,
or
prepare you.
Yeah, so it end up like me, the one always canceling things that I have to do, because he it has to be him. You know, he wants to go. It's okay for him to go.
But did you challenge the community? Did you challenge that?
Oh yeah.
Would you say to him, no, I'm
Like,
not, you can't go?
Yeah, we used to, we'll say, like, we know, if there's a disagreement or something, we will say, oh, okay, let's talk. Because I'm not a shouting person. I'm not an argument person. I don't like that. So I prefer, let's understand each other. You know, well, where did we go wrong? Or maybe I misunderstand you, or you misunderstand, you know, those kind of things. But the blame was always on me. Blaming. Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, I have to do this. Go, you will, you know, mention everything. But him, you forgot what I have to do, what I have to sacrifice. Like, you know, you have so much time on by yourself.
Yeah.
I have to come from work and I have to look after the baby. I have to, but you
look after the baby, cook,
yeah,
make
cook
sure
and
he's
clean
eating,
and
clean
making
the
sure,
house, make sure the baby's clothes are done. Yeah.
all that. But he doesn't see that. He will only mention, well, if he misses something. If I ask him, please, I just need to go, even just to go and say, I'm going to do my hair. Can you please, if I can just, maybe if I said I'm coming back by 4. Because you never know that you might find somebody that person is already doing somebody else's hair. You have to wait for another hour for your next 10. So if you can miss that 1 hour to come back, your phone will be blowing up. Like, oh, you can just have a few minutes with the baby, but no, it seems like it's a big responsibility for them, and it puts weight on you. Like, I thought this is our
relationship.
relationship.
We need to be
This is
working
for us.
for us to be working
just
like
to
a team in it.
understand.
Yeah.
But
And then
no.
it went down to cheating.
Oh yes.
And how did you take that?
Oh no, I left because cheating started when I was pregnant. Actually.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
I didn't even know how it started or when it started, but I know I was almost having, you know, due to have a baby, and this is how I find out. Like, I was saying he was going out with his friends. I'm like, okay. And me, I'm not the person of asking too many questions. You tell me something, I trust you.
believe
You go.
you.
Yeah, I believe you. You
You're
go.
fine.
I'm that kind of person. And I know if you're doing something out there, it will come back to me. I will know it.
You'll know.
So he been going out. So this comes to our friends again, who they were at my engagement dinner that day. Yeah, that day. So they were like only our friends. So he would say he was going out with this friend of his. This our friend, the guy, or they are going to play golf, or they are going to do this. Sometimes it started off coming back late, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and where I started being suspicious is when he slept over. He slept
Over the friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
so he and the thing is, when you know your person, and he's not a liar.
Person.
You can straight away see that this one is lying.
Yeah.
You know, there's no truth in it. So he called me, and me being heavily pregnant, I couldn't be bothered. So he said, oh, my friend, they are still drinking. I will come maybe a little bit later. I'm like, no, it's okay. As long as you're going to come home, be safe. And I hope you're not driving. That's fine. That's okay. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you know, 1 o'clock. And then I think I just slept. When I looked at the time, it was 3 or going to 4 o'clock. I'm like, where is this person?
Yeah.
I called him like, oh, is he okay? Or
yeah.
No, nothing. Came back in the morning. I'm like, oh, okay, what happened? And if somebody started to be trying to be
protect, like defensive.
That's the word, defensive. Yeah. And I said, no, I'm just asking. I was worried. You know, I'm at home. You said you were coming back at, this time, and it didn't come. So what happened? Like, oh no, there was drinking, and I just slept at the. I said, okay. I said, no, I'm not gonna ask your friend. I'm just okay. That's what you told me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but time passed, and then it started to be weekends. Oh, we are going to play golf in Leeds. We have there was a tournament. Okay, they have a men's group of playing
Golf, yeah. So you were saying you was going with those men
Yeah.
to the thing.
So the golf started off being one day to a weekend thing.
So how did you find out then? How did you find out that this person...
So my intuition, we were driving to London actually to do our son's passports. We stopped at one of the to put petrol. He left his phone in the house, and that time it was those, just those flipping phone, our Nokia 3310, those ones. He left it in the car, just on the top there. He went to pay for the petrol. Then a message came in, and sometimes it's like, so we didn't have that thing of don't look into my phone.
Yeah.
And, it was okay.
Yeah.
So I picked up his phone, and then I read, "Oh, thank you for the lovely weekend. I really I enjoyed everything. Oh,
Yo.
you are the love
I'll
of
be
my
looking for
life."
my robe. Where is my robe?
The message are just going. Oh, I had a lovely
Oh my goodness.
lovely weekend. My heart, I think I feel like vomiting. I feel like, I don't know, I was sweating so much. And
Yeah, and maybe your heart was even pumping.
And at the same time, like, let me try to,
Wow.
because I want to find the truth from him.
Yeah.
So because if I start panicking, I will start arguing, and then there's nothing going to be solved. So I said, I tried my hardest to take up time. So I just said, oh, because I didn't click anything. The message was just on the screen, and I was just reading. So the message was still intact and everything. So he came in. So let's go. I said, So yeah, I said, oh, I think there's a message on your phone. Like, oh. He went on the phone, he clicked on it to read.
Yeah.
And I can just tell him
It's already shaking,
getting
turning red.
Yes, turning red. I'm just going like, oh, what's the message from? He didn't say anything. So I said, oh, are you gonna talk about the message? I said, oh, actually, I read the message. So you've been lying to me all this time, saying you are going to golf, you are going to this. You have somebody else.
Wow.
Oh, let's not talk about this now. We are driving. Let's not talk about
He's
this
even
one.
lucky you are calm. I think I would have, oh my gosh. It was going to be, the whole petrol station was going to be on cameras.
Now, me, I was already...
Because it's something that, oh my gosh, I do not have any room for it.
Yeah, because me, I'm not a fighter. I was already thinking of my parking. Like, I'll go back home, I'll park and leave.
Wow.
I will not tell him, I will not say anything, but which I did. We went to London. We did what we went there to do. We went, city sighting. We went, like nothing happened. We were not, and you can tell, we are, yeah. Came home. We went to work the next day. I packed my things and the baby, and I went to my friend in Southport. When he came back home, there was nobody there.
Hey!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was panicking. Said, all right, I need a break.
Yeah. You need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't know how to take the situation. I'm like, wow, because I've thinking of all those time, like, oh, okay, all this time I trusted you, and you broke the
Wow, that's deep. That's very, very deep. And wow. So I'm so sorry you had to go through that. That's really wow, it's big.
It takes time to heal,
Yeah. So do you think that marriage, like the religion, plays a role in marriage, in keeping it sort of stable in everything?
Oh yes. It does. Religion can play a really, really big major role in a marriage if you're both God-fearing people. Even with our situation like that, if I could say, to for us to move forward in that kind of situation, because a lot of, I could have just thrown in my towel and said, no, let's get a divorce and
Yeah.
let's finish it. And
Yeah.
So even though he was brought up a Catholic, he didn't really practice or having that deep faith into it. And that also had a little bit problem in our marriage, because I suggested, let's go and have counseling, with our priest. We do go to church. Our son got, baptized in that church and everything, but he just felt like we don't need an outside intervention in our marriage. But with me, I felt we needed that. We needed really
For you to heal.
as well. And I feel like we needed also to bring God in our marriage. Just to forgive and forget and then move forward.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely it does. And I believe in that.
Yeah. So you felt that him not believing, like being strong
Yeah,
in
in
his religion,
Yeah.
affected your marriage.
it did.
Yeah.
It did in a lot of way, because I'm a person of having that thing. You have to bring God in a situation, because sometimes you can't really solve. You don't even understand. You might not even understand why are you going through that.
Yeah.
But once you sit down and have a priest or somebody with faith to come in your marriage, you can get through it. So he just didn't have that. He didn't have that strong belief as I was, so it didn't really help a lot. In the marriage at all.
Like they say, in the beginning, God.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Oh yeah.
If you don't put God there,
No,
it never goes right.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
You can try and force it and force it and force it until you give up, because there's no God in it.
Tunes on the beat.
That's all for today. We had a great time, didn't we?
Yes, we did. So please subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe, leave us your thumbs up,
and comment. We would really love to hear what you guys think about the topics, the episode, and if there's anything that you'd like us to add. Yes. So hope to see you soon on our next episode.
Oh yes.
Bye.